this to end.
Me neither.
We're not just friends, are we?
I don't know. Is it supposed to be this difficult?
today? I sure could go for 100 tacos right about now.
This island feels like it's maintained, untouched by time. The wind and the waves pause for a minute to rest, the calm before the storm.
The Acolyte program was a mistake. A world where everybody has a digital PA tailored to their wants and needs might seem like utopia, but if you know what I know, you'd realize that's far from the truth. If this technology reaches the mainstream, well, as a new employee to the company working under their radar, you can make sure that doesn't happen. Nanomax is lying. To you. To everyone. Fiona Nightingale might be the poster child of the AI world, but she's a fraud. Blackmail, harassment, a secret they'll do anything to hide. If tech giants like Nanomax are left unchecked, unchallenged, who knows where things will lead? But you can take them down from the inside with one of their own acolytes. All we need is evidence.
Peggy 18.
Friends and subjects, thank you all for coming. We're gathered here to celebrate the unification of Boston and Hartford. One new domain, strong, safe, and united in upholding the masquerade. Tonight, we rewrite the story of the Boston Camarilla. Tonight, we revolutionize our blood supply. A new era is upon us. Raise your glasses with me. Out with the old, in with the new. Let the party begin.
Objection!
Objection!
Apollo Justice is doing fine! Objection! Time to bring it to an end.
Objection!
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 Silence! Talk to them!
The prosecution is also ready.
Hold it!
Oh, hey dude, there you are. Great. I finally found you. Hey, I just wanted to say, like, I'm sorry about what happened with the other two trailers. I mean, I think, like, we got our scripts kind of messed up or something, and, I should have stepped in, really, and said something else, or straightened everything out for you, and I'm really sorry that I didn't do that. But, I've got great news, dude. We did it. We made it. We're launching on Steam. Isn't that amazing? Like, August 8th, it's all confirmed, it's all set. There's a new version, we've got achievements and secrets.
Objection!
And all kinds of stuff. It's looking really, really cool. Don't you think that's pretty cool? No? Like, I mean, I know you're mad at me, and that's okay. I get that. I shouldn't have put you through all of that stuff just for a silly couple of trailers, but I mean, I need you back now, because we need to do a new video for Steam. People need to know about the game and stuff. I mean, I need you for this. You're the main mechanic of the game, man. Like, I can't really do it without you. I mean, I swap to you, you know, you swap back to me. You know, we see all these different worlds. We do these different puzzles together, and we collect keys and stuff. And like, I mean, how am I supposed to show off any of that, or like show off this game without you? Like, are you not even gonna say anything? Are you just gonna stand there? Please just say something, you know, just let me know you can hear me. It's okay if you're still mad at me. I mean, like I say, I understand, but if you could.
What does it feel like to be an adventurer? When it's you lighting that torch, it's you wielding that whip. When it's you taking those precarious steps into a vast and treacherous temple. What dangers will you be facing? What conundrums will you solve? What will you discover as you explore? And what will discover you?
Long has it been since anyone has lit this shrine.
Hello everybody, how is it going? Hope that you are doing well. Hello, Stained Blue Channelers. Lars. Finkelroy. Here comes Regulus. This is number this is the 6th time he's been up here today. I've been counting. Stop it. He is very, I don't know, rambunctious. Taco Tuesday Taco Token Raffle is open, by the way. So this is going to be slightly different of a stream. We're going to play some Mission Asteroid, and we're going to play more Stanley Parable to maybe find some more bucket endings. Interestingly enough, it looks like we found most of the endings. I looked them up, and it looks like we found most of them. There's a few I think that we haven't found, but there's a few that haven't changed since the original, like the Heaven ending. Apparently the Heaven ending is no different. If you have the bucket or not. So we've gotten most of them, but we're just gonna go through some endings just because I think we owe it to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition to do that. But I think first we're gonna try out the Mission Asteroid, which I understand is going to take less than an hour, so we're not going to do time guesses on it. We're just going to play it as a short game. It's in the queue, and I feel like we can play it. That's what we're gonna play right now. We're gonna be starting Leisure Suit Larry 6 on Thursday. So put your time guesses in for that now. Let me just change the is that like an option in the hits? Well, there you go. Mission Asteroid. I hope this doesn't mess up my this doesn't jank out my jankometer, but it might. I believe this game is for Apple too, so also Apple II. I do not have it. So let me download it. 1980. 1980. That's right, 1980. It was ported to Apple 8-bit and Commodore 64 computers. But the original is for Apple II. Apple II. So that's fun. Oh, it was made easier than the rest of the high-res event. It was supposed to be an intro, so it was released after Mystery House and Wizard and the Princess. It was meant to be an introduction to the adventure game genre, so it was made easier than the rest. So apparently that's why it's short. Okay. Well, there we go. Now we know. I just need to find a place where I can get it. Oh, maybe there. Maybe I can get it here. Yeah, here we go. I mean, I kind of want to play the original version, the Apple II version. So, let's see if I can download that. Save as. Here. Apple II. Save. Okay. Well, it's technically High-Res Adventure 0 because it was technically the one that was meant to be released first. So this was supposed to be the first graphical PC adventure game, I guess, but they didn't release it first. So let's see if I can get this thing running. I mean, Sierra released, this was released by Sierra as well, so this was also released by Sierra. As you can see in the box art, it says Sierra Online. Okay, let's see if I can, I think I still have this as a scene. I think we played a game on this at one point in time. Maybe? Oh, here it is. Yep, there it is. Boom. Yeah, we played a game on this at one point. So I still have it as a scene. I'm using Apple Win. Apple Win. Okay. I don't know if I have to put what I have to do to get. I have to extract this. Extract to. Okay. What? Okay, now I'm just confused. Now I'm just confused. There. Okay. So we end up with a DSK. Let's see. Okay, that didn't work. What's this button do? Oh, it reboots. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Apparently it was cracked by the cloak. I don't know what that even means. What does that even mean? Did somebody have to crack it? Why would they have to crack it? Did Apple II have like some sort of copy protection? And if so, what the heck was it? No, stop it. Alright, let me... Is there a manual for this game? Do we have any sort of lore? Do we have some lore? I don't see any manuals. So, maybe not. Yeah, crack tros. Like intros, but for cracks. Yeah, and people tried to use the least amount of space possible for their intros and have some slick ass music that took as little space as possible. Okay. Sometimes they were. I'm looking for to see if we can if there's a manual for this. I see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think I may have found one. Here we go. I found one. I found a manual. And I will show it to you.
I don't use the word hero very often, but you are the greatest hero in American history.
Kitty Trouble Games just subscribed.
Thank you for the 7-month sub. And now I can confirm that my bot is working as it's supposed to. Hey, look, it didn't work because it's dumb. What did I do wrong? I mean, it should have given you what it was supposed to give you, but it didn't add the... Oh, This is a chance to debug things. What the heck? Oh, apparently I need to restart the bot because I had an error in here, but it's not in here anymore. I fixed the problem, but forgot to restart the bot. Oh well. Well, anyway, let me show you the manual. Here is the manual. It is an introduction to the high-res adventure series. Let's see if I can zoom in. Look, it was 1995. How much was 1995 back in 1980? How much was that? That seems like a lot. $19.95 in 1980 dollars. So that would have been $76. That would have been equivalent to $76 today. It's got over 100 high-res pictures, full 21 color high-res graphics. Your game can be saved for later continuance. Runs on both 48K and Apple II Plus. Its exciting graphic game will challenge your imagination and test your creativity. So here's how we run it. Move from place to place, the world around you, a few hints. It's not a game that will be solved in one sitting. What? It says it's not going to be short. This game says it's not going to be short. Look at that. Were we lied to? What? How long to beat lies again? What? No. And here's basically the intro. There is a terrible tragedy about to happen to Earth. A small planet, also called an asteroid. An asteroid. I like how it's capitalized. Is speeding through space directly toward Earth. This particular asteroid was one of many small planets revolving around the sun between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Somehow this asteroid jumped its orbit and is now threatening the life of every living soul on Earth. The only way to stop the asteroid is to blow it up in space before it gets to Earth. As an astronaut, you are assigned... I don't know why they capitalized all these. You are assigned the duty of rocketing to the asteroid and blowing it up. There is no time to lose, though. If you don't do things exactly right and don't travel fast enough, there will be disaster. The asteroid will hit the Earth at a predetermined time. You are wearing a watch, which, if checked periodically, will let you know how much time you have left. Be careful, don't waste any time, and you will save us all from certain destruction. Good luck. Online systems. So there you go. I don't know if we can actually save. Honestly. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have a blank disk for that. I'm not sure if I have a blank uninitialized disk. All right. Well, we'll see how long this takes. If it's more than if we don't finish this by the break, we're just gonna stop playing it. You got some blank floppy. You know, I don't think I have a blank floppy anywhere. I might have some at work. I know somebody who was keeping floppies around, like the 3.5-inch ones, not the 5 1/4 ones that tended to go in Apple IIs. The Apple II ones had like truly floppy floppies. They were like floppy floppies. You got a box of them? I do not have a box of them. All right. I guess we'll start the timer on this and go. Open door. You hear a noise. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. You're in front of a building. Wait, am I on an asteroid or not? I'm confused. Enter building. You hear a noise. Beep, beep, beep. Listen. I don't know how to listen. Something. Okay, north. south, east, west. Okay, enter. Oh, I have to type enter. Oh my god. Look at this art. It's so amazing. You're in front of an office of a building. There's a secretary here. There's a doorway north and a doorway to the east. Talk. You hear a noise. Beep. You're in the front office. Talk. Speak to. Speak. Secretary. The secretary says hello. Okay. What the heck, man? East. Ah, east. Wait, I didn't want to go enter. Okay, I didn't want to leave. North. The secretary says, password, please. You hear a noise. Beep, beep, beep. You're in the front. Oh, I don't have a password. Password. Say password. You don't know how to say a password. Well, what the heck? Ask password. I didn't see a password in the manual. Did you? Well, I'm already stuck. Oh. A few hints. No. There's nothing that says anything about a password. Alright, well, I guess we need to figure it out. Ah! It's beeping. I don't like it. We can't up. Look. Inventory. You hit examine watch. The beeper watch has a switch on it. Use switch. Use watch. Flip switch. Voice of the beeper says, this is a mission control you are at to report to the briefing room at once. The password is starstruck. Okay. Enter. Okay. Say starstruck. Sarah says, you may now pass. What, was she gonna stop me? I mean, seriously? You are in a junction of hallways. You can go east and west. The other goes south. Okay, let's go east. There's a disc on the table. Take... Oh. There's an Apple computer here. There are doorways to the east and west. Take disc. Insert disc. Put disc in what? Answer question. Drive. Insert disc in... Disc in drive. I'm confused. What do you mean, how do I play this damn game? This game is jank. This game is jankified. Oh, put diskette into. Put disk into computer. Put disk into drive. Oh my god, I have no idea what I'm supposed to type here. What do I need to type? Am I just wrong? Oh. I typed into drive. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, now I'm here.
Fucking thing sucks!
Take explosives. Got him. I'm just gonna keep going east. Oh, look, it's a workout room. It's a gyme. What's a gyme? Workout. You don't know how to work out. You don't know how to work out. Take weight. Take dumbbell. Okay. Look. There, I see nothing special. Am I just gonna loop around? Oh, it's showers. Okay. Shower. Take shower. Ah, that feels refreshing. You're in a room. There's a doorway to the west. Okay, west. We are now refreshed. Excellent. North. Alright. East. Hey, we're back here. What do you know? What? Okay. This is kind of jank. This is a little bit on the jank side. The mapping here. Jankin'. So wait, I go north. So I go north. And then if I go east, I go back to where I was. Alright, makes sense to me. I don't know if I want to go through the long tunnel yet, so we're gonna go back here and go west. Because we want to make sure we get all the inventory items we can get. You know. Goodness knows I don't want to, like, miss something and be soft locked. Hey, now we're back here. Okay. Okay, this makes absolutely no sense, but alright. I like how it draws the disc and then it takes the disc away. That's great. It's good stuff. Hey, it's the general. Oh my god. There's a general here. You think you better salute. Salute. The general salutes back and says, "An asteroid is about to hit the Earth. You must fly to the asteroid and blow it up. Of course, this information is top secret. The asteroid is projected to strike the Earth at 7:15 tonight." He then leaves. You are in the break room. Okay. Or you are in the briefing room, rather. What if I type save? Sorry, I don't understand. Save game. Place your A. I don't know if that worked or not. Oh, look at these people. They're reporters. There's a doorway to the east. Talk. Sorry, but you don't understand. You're in the press room. This room isn't even fully done. Talk. The table doesn't have legs. The table doesn't even have legs. Tell reporter about asteroid. I love it. There you go. That's a death. That's funny. Now we can see if we can load our game. Load game. Load. How do I load a game? Restore. Restore game. Probably. A. Hey, it worked. What do you know? Saving worked. Okay, that was funny. Okay, I think the game just broke. I think I broke the game. I think the game just broke. I think the game froze. Oh no. Uh-oh. I think
this game is jank.
I think the game broke. What's this button do? Like, oh. I don't know what's going on. I think I broke it. I'm gonna add a glitch then. We're gonna reboot. Let's see if we can load again. Maybe restoring. It's broken.
This thing sucks.
What's the blob? You mean the cat? Okay, apparently when we restore the game breaks. That's fantastic. Well, that sucks. That sucks, but in fact. Alright. Well. I guess we have to restart the game all over again. I mean, that's kind of a soft lock there. I'd say.
Fucking thing sucks!
Flip switch. Used watch. There we go. What did I do? Examine watch. There we go. Starstruck. Enter. Say starstruck. North. West. We're gonna go west and salute. 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 Okay. East. What the heck is going on? The game is broken. Okay, I think we may not be able to play this game. Once we talk to him and we come back here, the game breaks. I think this game is broken. Either this is a bad copy, or I kind of doubt this game is broken. Let's see if I can get the Commodore 64 version. Well, that sucks. I have a Commodore 64 emulator as well, so... Alright. Maybe the crackers broke it? Oh, yeah, maybe. Mission Asteroid. Wait, they don't have the... Oh, this is the Commodore 64 version. Okay, download. Save as. It's basically the same size. Whoops. C64. Alright. You think they cracked this? What's my Commodore 64 emulator? What's it called? Is it? Yeah, it's WinVice. WinVice is the answer. Okay. Oh, there it is. Look at that blue, nice blue screen. File, auto start, mission. Well, looks pretty similar. Man, look at it. It's kind of glitching out already. Not plib. The graphics are basically the same. Check out that. Let's check out the press room. Hey, look, the press room. The table now has it's now a full table. I'm guessing whatever bug was causing that thing in the in the game was whoops, I went the wrong way. Was causing the table not to draw correctly. Seems like as soon as you see the general, the Apple II version breaks. Wow. Oh, we should start the timer. We're gonna... I mean, I guess we had one glitch. Oh, this time it's a Commodore 64 computer. Take disk. Insert into computer. Up, the monitor lights up. Go right for 10 minutes. Up. Go right for 10 minutes. Up for 5 minutes. Left for 15 minutes. Down for 5 minutes. Left for 5 minutes. And up for 10 minutes. What the heck does this even mean? Left 15. Down 5. Left 5. Up. 10. Okay. You're in the computer room. There's a com 64 computer here. There are doorways. Type. Type random things. Okay. Take disc. Can I take the disc back? No. Inventory. I have the disc back. Okay. Ah! East. It's kind of a more pleasant, hey, here there are explosives. They look different. Take explosives. What if I type workout as like 2 words? Exercise. I spelled exercise wrong. Okay, you needed a good workout. Hey, we did it. Maybe we were supposed to do that. Take shower. That way I'm not stinky. West. Alright. Can we save the game? Save game. Woohoo! A. Well, I don't know if it's saved or not, but it seems to indicate it did. Oh no, it's a doctor, I think. You're in a pre-flight checkout room. There is a doorway to the east. Talk. Sit table. Talk doctor. The doctor asks you how you're feeling. Good. Say good. Say good. Okay. Open door. Oh, we did it. We opened the door. West. Hey, there's a rocket. Look at that rocket. Well, we didn't technically get the checkout. Get on table. You don't see it here. Look. Well, I don't think I can do anything here. Open cabinet. No. Okay. Punch doctor. I don't know how to punch something. Okay, I guess we'll get on the rocket and see what happens. You're in an airfield. You see a rocket in the distance. Alright, here's a rocket. You're below the rocket. There's a ladder going up the rocket. There's a road going south. Up. You're at the door of the rocket. A ladder is coming down. There's a button by the door. Push button. Door opens. You're at the door of the rocket. The ladder is going down. There's a button by the door. Enter. Okay. You're in the vacuum lock room of the rocket. There's a blue and an orange button on the wall. Push orange. Nothing happens. Push blue. The north door opens and the south door closes, and the ladder rolls up into the rocket. You hear a whooshing sound. You're in the vacuum. There's a north. Ah, north. You're in the control room of the rocket. There's a console and a window here. There's a violet button on the ball beside you. Push button. Push violet. Did anything happen? I'm confused. Read. Closed door. How? Push. Push orange. Push blue. Igniting the booster rockets while on land is not a good thing. You have toppled over the rocket and killed yourself. Okay. Well, there we go. We died. This is Sierra, alright. No denying it. Wait, did I work out? Oh, let's exercise. Again. Well, I work. Oh, I'm in the wrong room. Take a shower. Okay, now we know we can save, so that's good. Take shower. Ah! I'm typing. I'm too fast. I'm typing too fast. Help if I type button right. Huh? We're gonna call it B. Oh, okay. I thought I used the orange one last time. I thought maybe I was wrong. I'll try push blue then. Oh, apparently both of them ignite the rockets. Okay. Why have two that read well, let's look again. Control room, there's content, there's a violet button on the wall. Push wall. Push violet. The door closes. Well, that's what I wanted. You're in the control room. There's a look at console. Examine console. There's a sign, 4 buttons, and a throttle. You're in the control room. Okay. Read sign. The sign says to operate this rocket, push the throttle for liftoff, pull the throttle to land. Push the white button, black, orange, and blue buttons will ignite the booster rockets. Why do all of them ignite the booster rockets? Push equals take off. Pull equals land. Okay. To move the rocket left, right, up, or down, respect. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Well, this is very clear. They couldn't put like arrows or something. White, black, blue, or orange, and blue. Okay, and they move it left, right, up, down. Wait, I feel like I'm missing directions here. Maybe not. Alright, let's push, throttle. Yay. I pushed the throttle. I'm orbiting Earth. Okay. Let's look at my watch. It's 4:30. Oh, man. We have 3 hours. We have less than 3 hours. Save game. C. Okay. Well, I guess we'll rotate the rocket. Push white. Push right. No, push white. Push white. I don't see it. Oh, I see something. Push orange. I'm confused. I'm confused right now. Oh, I think that's it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's it. Oh no, we're running out of time. Oh wait, it told us right 10, up 5, left 15, down 5, left 5, up 10. Those are the directions to get to the asteroid. Well, I'm stupid. Alright. Let's just restore. Alright. So I'm guessing each burst is 5 minutes. So we're gonna go right 10. So push black. Push black. Alright, and then up 5, push orange. What? I broke it again. What the heck, man? This game is jank. Push white. Oh man, come on. This game may be unplayable. Oh! It's possible this game's unplayable. We've tried 2 versions and neither of them have and I mean that's a glitch. Add another glitch. Push we want to go right 10, so black 2 times. Push. Then we want to go up. So that's orange. Okay, the game didn't crash this time. Then we want to go left 15, so 3 lefts. I didn't know it would be supported in ScoutVM actually. In all honesty. Okay, down 5. Push blue. Left 5. Push white. And then up 10. So that's orange. And bam, we're at the asteroid. Boom! Well, we might try it if this continues to fail. Pull. Well, we should save. Let's save. Game is D. Enter pull. Pull throttle. What? You have smashed into the crater, killing yourself and ruining the mission. Why? That's land. Pull throttle is land. Boom! Is land. Why? Why? Okay, that. Why did I die? Why did I die? I don't know why I died. Oh. Look. Let's just type look. Oh, wait. I don't think we need to leave. We haven't landed. What if I type land? Read sign. Let's read the sign again. Just to push the throttle for liftoff. Pull the throttle to land. Okay. That's what I did. Let's try it again. Okay. I don't understand. I don't get it. Would you like to play again? You have selected no. Okay, this might be moon logic here. Like, literally moon logic, because we're basically, well, we're on an asteroid. It's more like asteroid logic. Like, I don't understand. They told me to type pull the throttle to land, and I'm pulling the throttle, and it's not working. What do I push it? Okay, I die again. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna look. This makes no sense.
That's a dilly of a pickle.
It says I should pull the throttle, but it's not working. So far, it says I've done everything correct. Looks like I forgot to get the explosives. Oh, you have to. Apparently, you have to have exercise and take a shower to get through the doctor. You haven't done that. So I did all that. Okay, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. If I pull throttle, I die. Why didn't it work that time? What the heck? Okay, I'm confused. I'm very confused. I did that. I totally did that. You saw me do it. You saw me do it. You saw me do that. Hey, look, it's a spacesuit. Take suit. Wear suit.
Excellent.
Wear suit. Wear suit. Wear suit. Did I wear it? You are wearing the suit, it says. Okay, cool. I like that. I like wearing the suit. East. South. The open door. Oh, push button. Push. Violet. Door open. South. Now push orange. Let's save. Save game. E. Push orange. The atmosphere is not suitable for breathing. You are dead. Oh, man. I'm glad I saved. Salmon suit. You're in a... there's a dial on the suit. Turn dial. Okay, the air is on. Okay, push orange. Button. Push orange. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Woohoo! This is F. Game F. You're on an asteroid. Whoa. What is that? The asteroid just struck the Earth, destroying all life. Oh man, we messed up. I think we may be out of time. We may have to start the game again. Restore game, because this is all timed. So I think we may not have enough time. Oh yeah, we're kind of screwed. So I think we just need to do everything we do and just do it fast. Oh look, there's a thing here. Oh. Okay, we're gonna start all over again. I know what to do now though. This actually is a very quick game. The problem is figuring out exactly what to do. Flip switch. Open door. Open door. Enter. Say star struck. North. West. Salute. Salute. I typed E, but then we go east. Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna plant the explosives in the cave. If we probably if we don't plant the explosives in the cave, we blow up the rocket, which we're probably gonna do anyway. You know. Take disk into computer. Okay. I'm guessing we have to do that. Or we probably don't. It maybe won't work. I love how the doctor won't let us go if we don't exercise. Or take a shower. There's an asteroid coming toward Earth, but you need to exercise and take a shower. I can't let you go, even though we're gonna die in a few hours. You know, we can't have you like being out of shape for this mission that is super critical. Up. Push button. Enter. Enter. Then we push the blue button. Push blue. Let me go let me go north. And then we do we have to close the door? Save game. I'm gonna save it as Z. Do we have to close the door behind us? I wonder if we do. If we don't, that'll save us time. Right? Let's push throttle. See what happens. We didn't have to close the door. We didn't have to close the door. Okay. Wait a second. Maybe I'm supposed to draw this on a map. Hang on, let me do this. Just thought of something. So if we go right, and then we go right again, and then we go up, and then we go left, 15, and then we go down 5, we go left 5 again, and up. That means, so we're making a circle. Look, we're making a circle. I didn't draw it very well, but basically, if we take these directions, this is our starting point. We end up. I wonder if we're supposed to like figure this one out. So we end up here. So if you look at my little map here, so we start at this dot, and the thing says go up, over, down, over, up. But if we just go left 2 times and up 2 times, we get to the same place. I wonder if that'll work. I wonder if that'll work. Let's find out. So we're gonna go left, left, up, up. I wonder if this is a puzzle. Like, is it supposed to be a puzzle? No, push orange. Is this a weird attempt at a puzzle? Hey, it worked! And then we die. What the hell? I'm so confused.
I am too smart. I am too smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
Why do we die? Oh, I didn't notice that things were changing on the asteroid. I did not actually notice that. I didn't notice that we were seeing different things. I never noticed that. When do we land? Are we supposed to wait until there's a clear spot? When did I land last time? I didn't even notice that. I don't know. Apparently one of these spots we're supposed to land in. It's not that one. Well, this is moon logic. I'm gonna add moon logic to this one. Practically literal moon logic. I mean, okay, apparently you have to land in the first spot with the 3 craters for some reason. I don't know why, but you do. What time is it? Oh, it's only 3. Oh, we got plenty of time now. Hopefully. We didn't close this door, so it should be open, right? Turn the dial of our suit. Push orange. And then south. And then down. Then south again. And then east, I think. Nope, not east. West. Guessing it's west then. Oh, there we go. Boom. West. Enter cave. Alright, we're in a cave. Examine explosives. Nothing special. How do we set the explosives? Use explosives. Maybe set timer. How many minutes? Ooh, we have an option. How many minutes? Well, 2 hours seems good. I think 3 hours is too much. It would probably be too close to Earth. I'm gonna go with 120. That seems like a reasonable amount of time. Now we drop them. Probably. I spelled it wrong. There they are. Boom. There they are. Whoa. What the heck? Oh, there's a pit? I bet you we want to put him in the pit. Oh, okay. We probably want to put him in this pit. I didn't even realize there was a pit. In pit. Not put. In pit. You're in a cave. There's a very deep pit. You have dropped the explosives into the pit. Nice. Nice. We did it. Now we just need to get out of here. Okay. I'm guessing, I think we go east. East? Maybe east twice. Oh, oh no! We have a limited amount. Oh man, we were not prepared for this mission. I just want to say that. Like, we clearly were not prepared for this mission. So basically you need to know exactly what to do in order to do this. Kind of jank. Push orange. South. I don't know why I keep trying to type, like, not orange down. Okay. South. Now which way? I want to go save. As you. Okay. Which way do I want to go here? West? Yeah, west. Enter cave. South. Set timer. 120. Okay, it says in pit. You've dropped the explosives in the pit. Okay, now we want to go north. Let's save again. As T. North. Then we want to go. We went west, so east. Which for some reason our rocket isn't here. That does not make sense. Okay, then. Alright. This doesn't make sense. I'm gonna moon logic this again. Okay, so apparently, this doesn't make sense. So when we went from the rocket, we went east. We should be able to go east and then north, but we can't for some reason. So, for whatever reason, we go south. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Then we go up. We go north. We're going to save again. That's S. Let's look at my watch. What time is it? Okay. We're doing okay on time. Okay, now we push the blue button. Push blue. Go north. Turn dial. What if we say turn dial? Like, turn our suit off. There's no more oxygen in the tank. Okay, well, right. Apparently that's fine. North. Okay, let's push the throttle. Push throttle again. Okay, we took off. And now we want to go the opposite way. We want to go down, down, right, right. So blue, blue, black, black. Push blue. Push blue. Push black. Push black. All right. Well, there's no Earth here. Oh, we gotta do the other one. No, wait, no, we don't. Earth should be here, but it's not. Oh, there it is. What the heck? Why did we have to do that? That was weird. We had to, like, down, down, right, right, and then left again to go back to the Earth. More moon logic. All right. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. And then, we should land. Let's save the game again in case we blow up landing. Pull throttle. You've landed in the ocean. Not only have you... Yeah, okay, that's why I saved. God. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Was it? I thought I saved it as S. Oh, oh well. I guess we'll do this again. I thought I saved it. Did I not save it? Push blue. Why did the door not open? Oh, it did. Okay. Okay, pull, push, throttle. Save game as R. Okay. Now we go push blue. Push blue. Push black. Push black. And then we, for whatever reason, we push white now. I don't quite understand why we do that, but we do. Okay. And then if we save, we lose our chance, so we pull the throttle. You've landed in the ocean. What? What the hell is going on with this stupid ass game? Oh my god, this is so stupid. How do I know when to land? How do I know when to land? Hmm? Is it gonna be obvious when I need to land? Well, that's clearly the ocean. Would you like to play again? No. When are we supposed to land? I didn't mean to say no, actually. I just want to beat the game. All we have to do is land, and I feel like we're done. Then we win. This is stupid. Okay, now the game doesn't want to load. Alright. Cool. Well, now the game doesn't want to load. Okay, well, we basically won, right? All right, let me do a hard reset, I guess. Maybe the problem is I need to just do a hard reset. You'll remind me that I did not win forever. The game is now the game's now broken. I think I may have accidentally overwrote a file. Maybe it was called R or something. That's so stupid. Oh my god. Alright, well. I don't know what to do now. I mean, I guess I can re-get the file. I said we were gonna go until break time, and it's pretty much break time. Okay, this is the file that was the original file. I think I may have overwritten a file or something that was on the disk. I think maybe I overwrote it. All that's on there is mission, though. It says all that's on there is called a file called mission.prg. So I don't know. Remove the game disk from and insert the formatted save disk. What is the game name called? Okay. Let's attach something to this. and put in our game. Here. Okay. It's called R. Okay, it didn't work. Okay, then we'll just put in the disk, I guess, into this drive. Restore game R. Okay, it worked. All right, there we go. It worked. It worked. So now we're here. So we push blue. Push blue. I don't know how I broke the game by just saving my game. Push black. Save game. We'll call this R. Call this W. Okay. Then push white. Okay. So here is Earth. Earth is right here. We have to push white. We have to use game W. This is Earth, right? And to land, we're supposed to pull the throttle. Pull throttle. But if we do, we die. Okay? We don't actually need the disk in the drive. Looks like push white. Okay. So we'll let the planet rotate one rotation, then we'll pull the throttle. Okay, we died again. What is the name of the game? W. Okay. So I think you did have to figure out the shortcut. I think you actually had to figure out the shortcut through space, or you couldn't do this in time. So we don't want to land here. We don't want to land here. It doesn't seem like we want to land here, unless I'm wrong about, unless the blue is land and the yellow is ocean. No. Well, that didn't work either. Well, I think we're out of options. We did it! That's it! The asteroid has exploded. You have saved the Earth. Ken and Roberta Williams, thank you for playing Mission Asteroid. Goodbye. We did it! We won! That last puzzle was kind of that Earth puzzle was kind of garbage. How are we supposed to know to land there? Is that because is this little thing supposed to indicate that's where we're supposed to land? That little see the little thing on Earth? I don't get it. The game was definitely more jank than, I mean, you know, I feel it was, I don't know, I guess it just speaks to what, I guess it just shows the origin of Sierra. When you think about it. Moon Logic and Sierra games, they've been there since day one. Day freaking one. Alright, well, we beat it. It was relatively short. I mean, how long to beat was wrong. Not too surprisingly. So now I'm going to take a break and we're going to continue playing some Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Maybe try and get some more endings with the bucket. Some more bucket endings. Because there's a few we haven't gotten yet. I did look to see what kind existed. And there's definitely some we haven't gotten yet. So I will be back momentarily. Let me take a quick break and update the stream information before I do that, so that everybody knows what we're playing. And then on Thursday we're going to be playing Leisure Suit Larry, the 6th game. There we go. We're not timing this. We've already finished the game. We're just gonna see if we can get some more endings. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah!
I have summoned Claire. Claire has been summoned. I gotta put my headphones on, Claire. Alrighty. You know what Stanley Parable's missing, Claire? It's a cat. There's no cats in the Stanley Parable at all. You know that? I mean, I guess. As nice as I can expect, I think. I don't think he's been mean today. Regulus has been very... He's either been sleeping or wanting to be on my lap. It's basically how he's been today. And he is a rascal, for sure. There's no doubt about that. Oh, look, it's gonna work. What is it, Stanley Parable? What is this, Stanley Parable 6? Liquid explosion. Well, Claire got him. It is Stanley Parable 6, liquid explosion. Let me see if I can figure out what endings we haven't gotten yet. By the way, I have them up here. I don't have enough monitors. I need more monitors. We haven't gotten the out of map ending. We got the whiteboard ending. We got the all left door in. Oh wait, we got the insane ending. We haven't gotten the escape pod ending or the press conference ending. Let's try for those, I guess. Let me just rearrange some windows so I can actually kind of see what's going on. All right, there we go. I think that should do it. Yeah. Did we do the ventilator? I don't remember how to do the ventilator ending. I actually don't remember how to do it.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Wait, I remember.
What could it mean?
Oh, that ending.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
So, according to this, we go to the boss's office.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Basically, we have to go in and come out.
Stepping...
We do that, right? And then we just have to go back. I don't remember how to open these doors. I'm pretty sure there's a way. And also the narrator disappears. I don't know if I've ever done this ending before, in Bucket or not. What a silly ending. What a silly ending. Or what a silly thing to do. You know? It's so silly. It's very quiet. Hey, somebody spilled their coffee. What the heck? Never noticed that before. You are now leaving. Escape pod bay. Oh, maybe I have done this ending before. Floor 760. Okay. I cannot see. It's too dark. So I have to go up 5 flights of stairs. I cannot see. I cannot see. It is too dark. Later, narrator. I wonder if this is different with the bucket or not. I mean, there's no narration, so... I don't actually remember this ending, so... Escape. The hell? Dude, I can't see a thing. I mean, I'm guessing I'm not supposed to see a thing. Oh! There it is! Well, it does have a bucket-specific ending. Apparently. I put the bucket on the escape pod. That's beautiful. Okay, that was enjoyable. Okay. Nice. Hang on. After arriving at the 2 doors room, go left. Boss's office. Oh, so apparently if you keep going down and up and down and up and down and up over and over again, something happens.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's gone! Oh no! The bucket's gone! We cannot get the bucket, it's gone! Oh no! Because it went in the escape pod! So now there's no more bucket! Oh no! That's bad news. No bucket. Well, I mean, I could go to the new content and get another bucket, right?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
well,
he
hey,
entered
let's
the
just.
door on his left.
Well, if we're not gonna get it, we might as well get the escape pod ending ourselves.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Then we both escape.
Feeling a wave of
right?
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. We might as well escape with the bucket.
Stepping in.
Right? I love how the narrator's just gone. It's so quiet. No narrator. What if we go other places without the narrator? Where else can we go with no narrator? Huh? Looks like we can't go anywhere with no narrator. I think that's the only place we can go with no narrator. Because the doors just don't open. Apparently the narrator is responsible for opening. We can go in the broom closet. There's no bucket in here. So. Maybe we'll get a special ending if we and the bucket both escape. What do you think? We'll reunite with the bucket? That's what I'm hoping. Maybe we'll have maybe we'll reunite with the bucket. You know, I think part of the reason I couldn't see is because the bucket was in my way. This seems a little bit easier to see now that I don't have the bucket. Here it is with no bucket. What just happened? Oh. Why is it loading? That's it? Nothing happens? Nothing happens at all. It's just we get there and boom. That was boring. That's so weird. What else do we need to do? Okay, we have the what's this called? The press conference ending. We have the museum ending. Well, we got the museum ending with the bucket, because we had the bucket museum, remember? Yeah, we got that one. The countdown ending we never got. Oh, wait. Countdown ending, I think, is significantly different. With the bucket. The freedom ending we got with the bucket. Wait, I don't remember this ending. But we don't have the bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Is the bucket back?
Stanley
Oh, the
decided
bucket's
to go to
back.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And it even says replacement bucket. Look at that. Yeah, there's that one too.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Hilarious.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Okay, we're gonna get the.
Stanley
We're gonna
had
try
felt
this
the bucket calling
ending.
to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I forgot about this
And there
ending.
it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
We go this way, and
so
then we
the two
go
of them
down
detoured
this
from the mentioned
elevator.
section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
We gotta go down this elevator. This is the ending we've missed. I forgot this.
Good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it. Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
No, I will refuse to give up the bucket. Not after I lost it and thought it was gone forever. No, I will not give up my bucket. I thought I lost it. I thought it was gone forever. And then it came back and I was so happy.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
No!
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I refuse. No.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Oh. Did we just... What happened? Ooh.
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Well, now I feel bad. What about you? Do you feel bad? Is that it? That's it? Well, now we have to destroy the bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed.
Well, that's new content. That was wonderfully silly.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
Yeah, we're gonna destroy the bucket now.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him.
I'm gonna get another bucket intervention.
The place to be.
Unless it changes.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Yeah, I didn't get any narrator speak that time.
Good, Stanley.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
there we
glad
go.
you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable.
The broom closet,
it's just sequel
a
content.
pencil sharpener,
We're the ones that
a
matter,
computer,
Stanley. Classic
the
characters from the
fireplace,
first game,
this
like the Adventure
mannequin,
Line and the broom closet.
the baby.
Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
All right. Now we're going to destroy
Look
that
at
bucket.
wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up. Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Let me do it quick.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore.
Let's do
of
it
the Stanley
quick.
Parable.
Let's like a Band-Aid.
It also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out.
Open the door.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Maybe I can't
now
do
listen to
it.
me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket.
Oh,
Destroying
it looks like
buckets
we.
is all
It looks like we
knows.
can't destroy
That is
it.
its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
Stanley is
Well, you see, if you were
refusing.
to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly
Looks like
not.
we can't
I wonder what
destroy
sort of Bucket Destroyer
backwards.
merchandise the fans
No.
will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Okay, I guess we can't feed it the bucket. Alright, good to know. I thought there were two options, but
My
no.
prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time...
I
that you were here,
tried, but
were
I couldn't.
magnificent.
I was not powerful enough to betray the bucket. I was not powerful enough to betray the bucket. All right, what else we got? You said there's a new vent. Wait, was the vent ending had the audio thing, the tape recorder? Is it different if we have the bucket? Also, what happens if we have the bucket and we unplug the phone? Will that be different? Okay, I think there's a few other ones we need to get with the bucket.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others.
It says there's a few endings that don't have
Just a matter of time.
bucket version. Like the Heaven ending apparently does not have a bucket version.
Bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his
Oh,
ego
that's because you
and then
can't get the
proceeded.
bucket. That's because you
Stanley
don't have the
clutched
bucket.
tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. The vent ending. I'm trying to think what the vent ending. That means we go this
This
way.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
Oh, the
Had
vent
bucket
ending-
turned out to be correct. Was this No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I don't think we did the vent ending with the bucket. Or did we?
said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Did it with the bucket? Okay. Well, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Well, have I gone this way with the bucket? I think I've gone this way with the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do. Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
Oh, well.
It should, but Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of
Well,
himself
I didn't
and
do that with the bucket
his
either.
dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Alright, well, we didn't do that with a bucket, so...
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did some... Stanley cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace. Protective, yet delicate. Assertive, yet compassionate. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
I mean,
the bucket turned out
it's
to
a
be
nice
clear.
lounge.
Was this better than the meeting room? No, never mind.
It's a nice
The bucket was
lounge.
wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good, said the bucket.
We're going
Now
this
ride the
way.
lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do. Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I don't think the bucket asked me to do this.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
No bucket.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a minute.
What? Where? Here? It's dark. It's too dark. Oh no! Is this a bucket? Are we playing the hit game show? Is this a bucket?
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 3. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick!
Hey, Capsule J. Thanks for the raid.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
I just hit the wrong button.
Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
Okay. It looked like a tractor to me, but...
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
We played a strange indie game called Save Me, Dr. Takao. Or Taco.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
I hope it was cool. Strange indie games are fun.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
The stranger, the better.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here.
So that's a bucket.
I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence, and yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Yes, you're a
I'm afraid
bucket.
the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did
Everything's a
everything disappear?
bucket.
Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Well, welcome Capsule J and everyone who came in with Capsule J. We were in the middle of an ending, so... if you've never been here before, I'm Taco Adventure, and my goal is to beat every single graphical PC English language adventure game ever made. We beat Mission Asteroid earlier in the stream, which is a game from 1980, published by Sierra. It was one of the first Sierra adventure games. It's hard for me to really, like, give it, well, why don't we get the heaven ending?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit
open
closer.
the door again.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay. I'm surprised that happened. Do we have to do that multiple times to get the heaven ending? I don't remember. Oh, maybe that's not... No, that's the reluctance ending. Never mind. Oh. Okay, I was thinking of that ending. No new dialogue if the player brings the bucket into this ending. Okay. Okay, so the heaven ending is kind of difficult to get to. Because you have to, like, do stuff to do it. So to do it, no new dialogue is given if the player brings the bucket to this ending. So apparently that ending doesn't
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Change if you bring a bucket
Stanley
either.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I think I need to restart. Alright. He forced me to restart.
Gone. What could it mean?
There is a lot of there. I mean, that's basically the game.
Perhaps. Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker.
We're gonna try and go out of bounds with the bucket this time.
Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
It's kind of difficult, honestly. Kind of weird. Kind of weird to do.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
said the bucket. Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of...
No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like... My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Hey, Izzy Stardust. Look, we did it. We kicked that bucket's butt. Oh, this is different. Things are different. Why are things different?
Is Stanley, without the bucket, really Stanley at all? No. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What other endings do we have? We got that ending. Oh yeah, we have the unplug the phone ending. We're gonna unplug the phone.
Into the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the
There's
place
tons
to
of
be.
endings to this game.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go. Good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that
there's
the
a
bucket
balloon
had
up there.
spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
There's 2 balloons over there.
In here,
said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
I want to go in here, though. I want to go in there. There's stuff. Isn't this where the phone is? Oh, yeah, it is.
Now pick up the phone,
said the bucket. Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, Provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now. Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence, and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Okay.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Okay, we're actually going back. That's interesting. This is different, I think.
I can feel it. This time,
well, maybe it's
I'm
not
really
different.
going to nail the delivery.
You gonna call it a night? You have a good one too.
Bucket, you'll say. How
Thanks
ridiculous.
again for the raid.
How absurd.
I
What a
super appreciate
hilarious
it.
concept. The king of
Have an
comedy.
awesome,
That's what
awesome
you'll call me.
rest of your
Thank
night.
goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now? Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Where are we going? Where are we going? We did this ending without the bucket, but not with the bucket.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left. What? We're back at the phone already? No, what's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land, or not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my... Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
I go to the left door.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not... Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No.
That's pretty bad.
Fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
Okay, and we're back at this.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone.
So now we're gonna do the elevator
As Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection to all buckets everywhere.
With the bucket.
This adventure, he decided, was for all of them. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
I'm trying to do the ones exclusively to the bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs.
Because I did the heaven ending when we originally played this. I remember doing the heaven ending.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Wait, how did I get disoriented? That's weird. I'm gonna admit, this one's slightly annoying. Because you have to deal with the loading screen.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
How many times do you have to do
all Stanley
this?
could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Oh, I was like, what time? Okay, that's funny. Do I have to go push the number 3 then? Okay, I guess I have to push the number 3.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the... Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley, perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
Oh, look, you don't have to...
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
I have to, apparently, with the bucket, I have to hit the number 3.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator. Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
No narration at all this time? Interesting.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
We got it. It only took 2 times.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
World peace, baby. Tonight, live on stage. To stage.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one. There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them
Oh
grew more
man,
and more
it's a
distant.
sad ending.
They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends.
No.
And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
What a jerk bucket. Now I hate the bucket. I guess we do the vent with no bucket. Let's try the vent
All of his
ending with
co-workers
no
were
bucket.
gone. What could it mean?
That's a new ending.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Got some weird stuff going on here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, the vent ending, no bucket. Whoa.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Okay. We hadn't gotten that one before. Nice. What else have we got? Climbing on a table and jumping. Wait, what's that one? I don't know what ending that is. Which table?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was. What new mysteries lay in store for our bucket-loving heroes today? Let's find out.
Jumping into the pit? Is that what you're talking about?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I'm surprised I didn't do that one, actually.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
I don't think I did it with the bucket, though. Like, if I did it, I may have done it without the bucket, but I don't think I did it with the bucket. Hey, this was short. It didn't do the narration again. It's nice.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Was it jumping on this table and then jump? Yeah, okay. Do we have to push the button first? Oh, there we go.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous
Yeah, I should have pushed
pit,
the button
and so
first.
eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps. After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
Oh, nice.
But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning. It unsettled the bucket.
Cleaning what?
Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible.
The true ending
was inconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Yeah, it was a troubled relationship. Now we can, I guess, jump off without the bucket. I'm guessing we just die. But I guess I don't know that.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
The input received is the heaven ending, by the way.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Wait, what am I
doors,
doing?
he
Oh,
entered
yeah.
the door on his left.
I remember now. I forgot for a second what I was doing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Where? Up here? Oh, I can just get in here. I didn't realize I could open this door. I didn't realize I could just open the door. What the heck is up with that? Shoot the panda? Whoa! I pushed the elevator button. Where does this go? The elevator ending. An endless elevator. Shaking. Man, I wish I would have done it with a bucket now. Man, I never pushed the button. Did I not push the button? Oh, we're back. So the elevator basically does nothing. Okay. Go to the end of the platforms. What platforms?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Dang it! Stupid narrator. Hate him.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Go to the end of the platforms, but don't go up the thing that drops down. The thing that drops down.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm confused. Oh, go back and press the button at the beginning. Okay. I see. So basically push all these buttons. Push the buttons.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
That's what you're telling me.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Got it. It's a secret. Is it an ending or just a secret?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
I know what you're talking about now.
One of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
So this is the thing that drops down. So don't go on.
It was too
now go push the button at the beginning.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
See, this door doesn't open. Oh, I have to wait. Oh. Okay. Well, we can look at all the pretty pictures. Hey, that one's just a reverse of that one. Ah, jank. Those are just reversed. They didn't have 600 unique pictures. I'm so disappointed. You don't even know. We now push this button. Okay. Alright, that was worth it. Should I jump off now?
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours, so here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
I didn't know that this bug.
You did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
I love that this thing is... I got the secret thing at the top, too. That makes it better. That makes it better. I think we might be done now. I'm sure there's other things we can do and other endings we can get, but... I think we pretty much got most of them. Let's see. Up, down, elevator. We didn't do it without the bucket, but... Is that new? Is that a new ending? I think it's basically the same thing. Just not about the bucket. Vent ending. Yeah, I think that's right about it. So, I think we're gonna... There we go. We got some more endings. Yay, we didn't get the heaven ending, but I got that on my original playthrough, and apparently it hasn't changed at all. That involves going and finding all these computers.
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes?
That
Days?
have to get
centuries?
input
Did
and
something
putting all
crucial
the
happen
input, and
while
then the
my
last one's
senses
gonna be
were
in your
tuned?
office.
He made a note to be more careful with time from...
It's a good one. The Heaven ending's pretty good. All right, let's quit, and then we're gonna quit again, and then we're going to go into it again. So I wanna see what I wanna how far do you think it goes up? I mean, I guess if they have a font, they could go as high. Could you restart it like 1,000,000 times and get Stanley Parable 1,000,000? What do you think?
Yeah, well, I just thought that
Stanley Parable 7, Stanley versus Printer Jam.
the father's reports, and then I just thought that the reports, I thought the reports could be a lot better. I thought the reports would make sense. Yeah. You know, I just thought that.
There's that baby.
With all the delays.
Hey, if you haven't entered the taco token drawing, enter it now while I continue to restart this. While I continuously restart the Stanley Parable. Oh. So you can go up to 999. Okay. Interesting. You know, I'm not surprised people did that at all. Alright. Well, now that we know that, I feel less encouraged to keep going. So you go 999, and then it starts over at 3. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, hey, if you haven't entered the taco token, you're going to do it now, and then I'm going to draw it. And by the way, on Thursday, starting at 8, we're going to be playing Leisure Suit Larry 6, which is the 5th Leisure Suit Larry game. Where there it is. So I went through, I found a list of the endings, and I think we did pretty much all of them that are on this list, at least. We didn't do the Adventure Line ending from the original game, but we also didn't do the art ending with the bucket, I don't think. Or did we? We found the games ending, the new content ending. Yeah, okay. I didn't do any art ending. The reassurance bucket endings. Well, based on this picture, I did do an art ending. The art ending has the baby. Wait, or is that the... No, we had the baby game. They call that the art ending. Oh, that's the one where you have to do the baby ending for baby game for 4 hours. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna push the button for 4 hours. And yeah, it becomes harder 2 hours in. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I have better things to do with my time. Maybe not much better, but better enough. There's a dog and you have to, okay. I knew another button got added. Or then you have to do 4, 6, and then you have to do 2 more hours. Okay. Okay, this is one we didn't do, but oh well. Alright. Here we go. I'm ready to do the drawing now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stage Blue is the winner! Congratulations, Stains Blue. Here is your taco token. Enjoy it. You know, only 20% of people got the test achievement, please ignore. That's the one where you have to go through the game to do the thing fixes the achievement thing, and then you go and pull the lever and it works. So only 20% of people who play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe have gotten that achievement. So I feel somewhat accomplished. You know? Alright, let's raid somebody tonight. We beat Mission Asteroid, and then we played this Stanley Parable. Alright, I think we're gonna raid Robot Spacer again. Oh, really? Let's check that out. Oh, that game. Okay. I think we're gonna raid Robot Spacer. We kind of have this thing about raiding Robot Spacer when they're playing Malpedi Island, which is, they play for 27 streams. No, we don't. You're right. It's all adventure games. All adventure games all the time. I mean, we did play Inca, you know. To add some FPS parts and what was that other one? Omnicron or something like that? That one had some FPS parts. You'd love it if we can knock out some of those retro wildcard games. Well, I'm still focused on the adventure. Alright, well, I will be back on Thursday at 8 o'clock, and we're going to be playing Leisure Suit Larry 6, which I don't think has a first-person shooter section. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I've never played... Well, maybe I have played it. I don't remember if I played it before. I don't think I have. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Have a great night. And I'll see you all next time.